Go back to Donald Millar, if I may, because he obviously spoke at BizX, and so as you say, he laid out a pathway of how to tell the story for a brand, and I guess from my perspective, what that gave was, branding and marketing can be a little bit like, how on earth does this work? But this laid out a nice, as you say, framework. So how kind of much has that influenced how you go about your work?
Well, I think what's interesting is that in a sort of funny way, we've been doing this for some time without knowing about this framework. And then when I first was then alerted to it, and I read it, I was like, this is what it is. This is what I've been kind of doing without sort of knowing it. And then realizing that, this makes it so much simpler to be using something like this and explaining it to people in this way, rather than this in a kind of slightly jumbled Julie's Ever way that I had been doing up to now.
And the other one, there's Donald Millar. I know that you're a particular fan of someone else as well.
So Marcus Sheridan, They Ask You Answer.
Right, so what is it about that angle?
The simplification of it, really. So marketing does not need to be complicated. And Marcus Sheridan's They Ask You Answer has made that so straightforward to understand. So essentially, the methodology there is if a prospect client or somebody is interested in something you might offer, they're asking a question, answer the question. I mean, it couldn't really be simpler than that. When we speak to clients about how we can structure strategies and things for them, for the marketing, we tend to cite these two books all the time, the StoryBrand book and the They Ask You Answer. And in my opinion, if you read nothing else on marketing, these two are the key ones that you need.